Have you ever gotten so excited of a gun that you have so high expectation, but after you got it, look around, playing with it, look at the package content, you got disappointed. But then, after you shoot it, it impresses you. This is the gun for me. It's an emotional roller coaster, and it's a great ride. Let me talk you guys through how I feel about this gun. So the final verdict is I do recommend this gun. It's light, compact, innovative, and great value inside the box. Finally, it's very reliable, at least for now. Okay, let's start. I've been looking forward to this gun for a long time. Ever since it came out, I'm very interested. The reason for that is my P365. It's a great gun for carrying. However, it is not pocket carryable to me because in the summer, I sometimes wear shorts. You put that in your shorts, the shorts is gonna drop. Before you know it, your gun might be gone or your underwear may be showing. So that's not good. Deep carry, concealed carry, backup, just throw it in your pants gun. Okay, let's take a look at the box. The box is very small as this gun is compact, subcompact, micro, showing you what's in the box. The gun was in the plastic sleeve in here. We have a chamber flag that I took off. You have the manual over here. Within that manual, you can read up on it. You got the sticker. You have the NRA promotion. Some other promotion. That's it. Also in the box, you have the standard lock, silica gel, got this plate in here. If you know anything about micro compact guns, you would know that this is a base plate to change your flush mag right here. So give you a little bit of a extension when you hold the gun. Currently, I don't have a big hand, medium, maybe medium large hand. I can only do 2 finger with this gun. With the base plate, I may be able to do the pinky. I think I will. But for people who have larger hand, you're not gonna be able to get your pinky in, even with the extension. What else is in the box? They got this great mag loader here. I do appreciate a gun company include the mag loader in the gun. Although everybody uses mag lula, the regular mag lula will work, but you have to center it because that's made for double stack, and it will not work well with this, but it will still work. This one just works perfectly. Okay. The gun only came with 1 mag, the flush mag here, with the base plate. I purchased these 2 mag before the gun even came, because I know I'm gonna get this gun. One thing about the mag, after using it, you have some wear on the right side of the magazine. On all of the mag, you'll have wear, and that's because of, I wouldn't be able to show you here, but that's because the mag catch, I see that it's a little burr on there, so it's probably machining. It's still too sharp, which it can be a good thing. Maybe they're designed that way so it catches as well. You don't want to. I thought about it. I'm not gonna deburr or do anything with that mag catch, just so I don't want to mess with anything stock. Okay, also included, we got this holster. It's honestly not a bad holster. I actually got a sticky holster ordered. It's coming in because I thought I would never use it, but I carried this today. Seems fine. I wouldn't change if I didn't order it. So the material here is a little sticky. I think it's just like the sticky holster where it tries to grab on your clothes, so that when you draw the gun, this stays in your pocket. And this is kind of suede material. Overall, it's a very nice holster. As you can see, when you put the gun in, you're likely to grab the holster on top from the side, because the side was made, there's a sharp 90-degree angle, not sharp, but 90-degree angle, so that you can do one-handed manipulation on some surface. Okay, that's all the box content. I'm sure you all want to look at the gun. Okay, let me tell you why when I got the gun I was a little underwhelmed and disappointed. First of all, can you hear that? The slide tolerance is a little bit high. I'm not sure if that's on purpose, but you do hear that. But fortunately, when you insert the mag, or when you have the mag loaded, no, not here. When you have the mag loaded, inserted, it will get rid of the noise. So you don't have to worry about the noise when it's loaded. Another thing is the out-of-the-box trigger. Listen carefully. Let's hear it again. I challenge you to find another gun that has echo like that. It just makes the gun seem so hollow. Maybe not a bad thing. Certainly doesn't affect the function at all. But that sound is just like that. Okay, those are the two complaints I have. Another thing I did notice, which worried me initially before I shot this gun, is when I insert the included flush fit mag, the slide did not hold open. Now it obviously does because I shot it. And you know what? If you have the problem when you receive the gun, don't worry. Just go shoot it. If it doesn't lock back, that's a problem. But in my experience, it did not lock back initially. But after I shot it and during shooting, it does lock back. And now apparently it just fixed the problem itself. It locks back now. Okay. So just wanted you guys to know that's another thing. Then I went to the range. That's when the gun really impressed me. I shot one box of 380, which is kind of I feel wasteful and shameful shooting a box of 380 in 2021. And no malfunction. All the mags lock back. Zero malfunction. That's what impresses me. And like I said earlier, initially the mag does not lock back on empty. When I play with it, in the range it functions perfectly. Locks back properly. Okay, now I'm able to reproduce the problem. You see that? It does not lock back. I'm getting it as close as behind. Mags all the way inserted. It does not lock back. But do not worry for now, because in the range this did not happen. it did lock back, no problem. So that part I have to test in the future. I plan to shoot this gun more, but first I need to get some 380 ammo. That's going to be the hard part. And overall, when I just look at this gun, the finish is just great, you know? There's no unfinished plastic. Everything seems well made in here, besides that rattle. You have very nice sights. These sights work well when I shoot. And this is actually a tritium night sight, which I think night sights are kind of overrated because it's better to have a flashlight. If you can see from the footage, I do feel the recoil is comparable to a subcompact 9mm. Maybe slightly more, but it's controllable. The only thing I will mention is when you grab the gun, make sure, if you have a larger hand, make sure you stay close to the rear of the gun as much as possible, because I can see in stressful situation, someone grab the gun, they may not be able to grab it properly, and there's only so much space in front of the gun, and the barrel is so short. I can imagine this, it might not happen, but you know, the space is just so limited, someone can shoot their finger off. So that's the concern that I have. It might not happen, but I would say in the training, you should consciously put your hand in the rear of the gun as much as possible. Let's look at the trigger here. As I always do in my review, one of the viewers actually mentioned it. I forgot to do it in the TX22. I love a good trigger. So let's see how this trigger does. Besides that echo, let's take a look. So here, that's the safety. Now you have this pre-travel, a little bit take up. The wall is not very definite, and that's a break. There's no over travel. Let's look at the reset. Yeah, you see it. The reset is very long. And you know what? Let's do it again. Okay. Safety. Pre-travel. Now it's you feel the resistance. There's some take up. That's the break. So the wall is not very defined, and the reset is very long. That's a similar experience I had when I shoot the gun. The reset is kind of long in this gun. That might be some issue with people, because if you don't let go much from the second shot, follow-up shot, you're gonna miss that reset. Another thing I want to comment is how easy the slide and how smooth the slide racks. See if you can hear it. You know, if there's any debris, you can actually hear it. But I can tell you from my experience, the slide is very easy to rack, which it was a concern to me for these small guns. It's difficult to rack the slide, but this gun has no problem for me. And it has front serration. I actually used it, works well. Right here, you actually have a raised edge, just like the HK VP9. Looks good for the VP9, and then this one actually functional too. One thing I forgot to mention is if you have a fully loaded mag inserted and you try to rack the slide, no rounds in the chamber, you try to rack the slide, it's going to be a little difficult. That's the first time I racked the slide with the fully loaded mag. It's a little difficult. And when you insert the fully loaded mag on closed chamber, it's a little difficult too. You have to really push up to get it locked, because the mag is so tiny and they fit 10 rounds, and this 12 rounds, again, similar. When you have a closed gun, you try to insert that 12 round mag, it's gonna be very difficult. You have to really push it in to get it locked. Okay, so something you might not like is that you take this gun down, you have to use a screwdriver, some tool. So the way you take this gun down is check there's nothing in the chamber, not loaded. Pull the trigger, use your flat screwdriver, jam it in between, get a good purchase, and then pry it out. Yeah, not a fan of this takedown either. Okay, then you take this pin out. When you insert it, there's a detent over here, a detent bar. You have to really get the bar down and then insert that. If you just insert it, it's gonna be difficult. Okay, so let's see what happens after you shoot 50 rounds of this gun. Well, you can see there's already some wear on the rail. Other than that, the lower seems okay. There's a little bit wear on the rear of the rail, but I like the rail. The rail is a full rail. Really nice. And look at the hammer, how tiny that hammer is. Anyways, this is the upper. Yeah, look how tiny the spring is. Not captured either, which is fine. But the guide rod is actually metal. So for some of you who likes a metal guide rod, this is it. Which, you know, I'm actually okay because the Glocks are all plastic and they work fine. So I never changed them. These are just like tiny barrels. These are some brass residue. That's the barrel. Very thin too, the barrel. Okay, that's the inside the slide. Doesn't look like much wear at all. Breech face looks fine. Yep. And you can see the trigger mechanism. It's kind of funny. Never seen that before. I think this might be an easy trigger job to change the trigger from the looks of it. Anyway, we're putting this back together later. Overall, a great gun. I do recommend it if you are tired of carrying your P365 in summer. Sometimes you just want to put it in the pocket. This will do. This has been the initial impression review of the Ruger LCP Max. If you have any question at all, please leave in the comments. And if you have any tips, you're a new user of this gun or a veteran user, let me know and let's discuss in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, dislike, subscribe, and share. Thanks. Bye-bye.